Hey, what's up, guys? It is boy Wild Rock, and I'm predicting day number 9 of the NHL season. There's a huge 12 games tonight, which is awesome. Yesterday, there's only 3, so it was a little slow day of hockey, but now we get some bangers here, and I cannot wait for this. There's some good matchups, and maybe some smacking. Who knows? Some upsets. Who knows? But yeah, I guess get straight into this, guys. But drop a like, subscribe, and please hit the bell. I'll be posting every single day, so make sure you do not miss out any of the video on the channel. It is much appreciated, and you're all beautiful anyway. That's it, guys. Let's get straight into this. Let's do it. All right, the first game is going to be the Ducks versus the Bruins in Boston. Boston's been very, very solid. They're 3-1, and the Ducks are the quite opposite, 1-3. They haven't been too great, but they have been putting the puck in the net a couple games. But we'll see if they can keep doing that. I think I'm predicting an upset here. I think the Bruins are going to lose this game. I think the Ducks are going to win this game 4-2. I don't know why. I just feel like some reason the Ducks are going to come out victorious 4-2. Up next is the Arizona Coyotes versus the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal. Montreal came off a big win against Pittsburgh in overtime, and the Coyotes beat Toronto. So that's a cool win. They both are off victories, but these teams aren't the greatest, right? They aren't the greatest. They're supposed to be towards the bottom of the league, but I do like the Canadiens. I do like the Canadiens. I think they play fast and they're fun to watch. And honestly, Coyotes, hey, Richie's on pace for 97 goals or something like that. He's unreal right now. He's on pace for, I think, 82. He scored every single game so far, or he has 3 goals at least. But I think Canadiens win this game, as they should win this game. I think the score's gonna be 4-1 Canadiens, and I think they're gonna be fun. I think some of the young guys are gonna score. I think Coffey's gonna keep scoring. I think it's gonna be good. Up next is just a very, very good matchup here. Is the Dallas Stars versus the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto. So Toronto obviously lost their last game to Arizona, which is not good at all, but they do that every single year. It's like a 20-year streak of that, which is absolutely crazy to me because they're horrible. But Dallas have been popping off. They are 3-0 and been looking solid. I think right now, I did my power rankings video before. I think they're first in the NHL right now. They're 3-0, dominating some good teams. But can they do it again against a very good Toronto team? If they can do it, oh my gosh. First in the Central? Maybe? Who knows? But I don't think that happens. I think the Maple Leafs come back, turn it around from the Arizona loss to win this game 5-2. I think Stars are going to look good. Ottinger's going to be unreal. But I think the offense on the Maple Leafs are going to be too strong and put the puck in the net a lot today. All right, guys, the next game is going to be the LA Kings versus my Pittsburgh Penguins in Pittsburgh. And we obviously lost our last game to Montreal, which is not the greatest, is what is whatever. But the Kings did win their last game in overtime, I think, or maybe shootout, whatever. Something like that. I think they won. But Penguins always lose the Kings. They always lose the Kings. I don't know why. It's like a kryptonite. We just never really beat the Kings. And I think that continues. Unfortunately, Penguins look absolutely horrible against Montreal, and we stole a point, which is awesome. But I don't know why. I just feel like the Kings are going to do something and just beat us. I think the final score is going to be 5-2 Kings, and it's not going to be fun. I feel like I'm going to have to turn it off after the second period. Just be very upset with the Penguins. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Up next is going to be the Nashville Predators versus the Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus. And Predators have been very disappointing to me. And the Blue Jackets obviously haven't been the greatest either. They won their first game last game, but they're not the greatest either. I think that line loss just hurts them a lot on offense. But Predators need to turn it around. I think this is the game they do that. They have to. They've been losing. I think they lost 3 straight right now, and that is not good. It is not good at all. After sweeping the Sharks, after the Sharks are booty, been losing 3 straight is no bueno, no bueno. And I think they win this game 4-1 to the Predators. Up next, it might be a disaster. San Jose Sharks versus the New York Rangers in New York. And Sharks are 0-5. Absolutely horrible. Connor Bedard, is he going there? I hope not, because that's just be an L. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but yeah, versus a very, very, very good Rangers team. But hey, if Sharks can win this game, that'd be elite. But I don't think they can. I think the final score is gonna be 6-2 Rangers. I think their offense is too crazy, and maybe back up in the net. It's probably gonna be Halak in net, but Halak is no slouch. He's gonna be very, very good, and I think the Rangers win this game no matter what. Up next, it was also gonna be a fun one here. Washington Capitals versus the Ottawa Senators. Last Ottawa game, it was a high scoring game. I think it was 7-5 against the Bruins, something like that. Crazy game. Can they do it again against a pretty good Capital team? Oh, he's been putting the puck in the net. He put up 2 goals last game, so can he continue that? Who knows? Senators defense isn't the greatest. They did not defend well the last game, so maybe the Capitals can take advantage of that. But honestly, the Capitals defense aren't the greatest either. So I think this is gonna be another high scoring game, but the final score is gonna be 4-3 in overtime to the Senators. I think Senators take this game at home and go 2 wins in a row. Up next is gonna be maybe a little boring one. New Jersey Devils versus the New York Islanders in Long Island. And Devils came out victorious against the Ducks last game, and the Islanders won as well. But the Devils have been looking great, and the Islanders are the Islanders, right? They're love and hate relationship. I hate them, but A lot of people love them. I'm sorry, but it's on home ice again. It's on home ice for the Islanders, and that is very scary. It's a very tough place to play in, and I don't know why, but I feel like the Devils win this game. I don't know why. They've been looking horrible, but I feel like Jack Hughes puts the puck in the net, and they win this game 4-2. I don't know why, but I just think the Devils win this game. Up next is probably the two most underwhelming teams so far in the season. Vancouver Canucks, Minnesota Wild. I did a bet over under if the Canucks can lose like 8 in a row by leading by 2 goals. And honestly, do I believe it's going to happen? Probably. Like, these teams have been god awful. Canucks, that's 4 games in a row that they threw a 2-goal lead, which is, I'm pretty sure, an NHL record, which is crazy. Then Minnesota, 3 games in a row, giving up 6+ goals. That cannot happen. You played 3 home games in a row. This is your 4th. And you've lost all 3, getting basically smacked. Obviously, the Kings wasn't a smacking, but it's just a horrible game. But yeah, 2 bad teams, and one of them is going to win. So one of them is going to turn their season around. And I don't think it's going to be the Canucks. I think the Wild win this game 5-3. Once again, Canucks cannot keep the puck out of their net. And yeah, this is going to be a fun, fast-paced game, honestly. It's going to be a fun, fast-paced game. 0 defense, but I think the Wild came up victorious. Up next is a very good one as well. Carolina Hurricanes versus the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton. Edmonton lost their last game to the Sabres, and they honestly just got big body. They just got bodied, blown up, just outplayed. And obviously, Comrie, goalie for the Sabres, popped off, whatever. Hurricanes are the real deal. The real deal. Probably one, maybe first, second best team in the East. And the Oilers are supposed to be the top in the West, too. And right now, the Oilers are not playing the best hockey right now, and the Hurricanes are. They're 3-0, have not lost yet. But Oilers are going to come back hard. I'm telling you right now, the Oilers are winning this game. I don't know why. Hurricanes are very good, but I don't think the Oilers are going to let this slip. I think McDavid's going to pop off. Draisaitl, they're going to do their thing. They better start Jack Campbell. They have to. They need to. And he needs to prove himself that he can play for this team. And I think the final score is going to be 4-3 to the Oilers in overtime. And yeah, I think this is going to be a fun game to watch. A very, very fun one. Next is going to be the Buffalo Sabres versus the Calgary Flames in Calgary. This is going to be a tough place to play. I think Calgary's win this game 100%. Sabres have been looking very, very good, though. Like, they are 2-1, but they always start the season off hot. Honestly, I'm pretty sure every single year they start hot, then middle, they are diving down, and then towards the end, obviously die out. But last year they ended well, and they're continuing that right now. So, Sabres are going to come out hot. I think the goalie is going to, I don't know who's playing. I don't know if it's Markstrom or whoever, but I think the goalie's going to save them early. Then the Flames are going to score. Then it's not going to hold up. I think the final's going to be 5-1 the Flames. And I think it's going to be pretty convincing. And the last game of the night is going to be a pretty good one as well. Winnipeg Jets versus the Golden Knights in Las Vegas. So Jets just played tonight, beat a very good Colorado team. So on a back-to-back, can they beat the Golden Knights, who are a very good team? But Knights did lose their last game. Not very disciplined at all. And I think that changes. I think the Knights win this game 4-1 on home ice. And I think Eichel scores. I think Stone scores. I think they prove that they're a very good team. All right, guys, that is the entire day. Make sure to comment down below who you think is going to win today. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys for post-game tonight. Make sure you do not miss it. All right, guys, thank you. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Much love, and subscribe, motherfuckers.